Listen, let me tell you something. I will always choose. This is so crazy, and y'all might think I'm retarded or slow or whatever. But I'm gonna always choose the nigga with the most kids.
Why?
Because there's nothing to throw me in a bunch. Or throw my child in a bunch.
To throw your child in a bunch?
When I say throw my child in a bunch, like, it was a situation before my friend, she sent me 2 niggas. She said, which one you want to talk to? I said, how many kids he got? How many kids he got? One had 1, one had 8. I said, I'm gonna take the one with the 8 kids. Because he used to spending money, that ain't shit.
How you know he take care of all 8 on though?
Because I pay attention.
Okay. So if
you know when a man taking care of his kids.
Like
I'm not going to fuck with a man that don't take care of his kids.
So you feel like if a nigga taking care of 8 kids, you want to take care of 9.
Yeah, you don't care. Like, that shit ain't about nothing to add. Right. 1, 2, 3, even if you had another 4. Just different.
Shout out to Grams. Welcome back to Terry Roseland Podcast, man. This is 21 questions. You know what I'm saying? And on this show, 21 questions. I got 10 questions for my guest. She got 10 questions for me. We're going to chop it up. We're going to have some fun, have a good time. We was talking about some crazy shit before the cameras came on. You know what I'm saying? But before I introduce my guest, I do want to get this ad off, all right? So BLK is a dating app for black singles of all ages. But, the young black singles on there is definitely popping on there. And there's a lot of different ways to use BLK. The way I like to use it is to go to a different city, change my location to that city, do a whole lot of swiping, and then tell everybody to meet me in the same spot in that city.
So gonna be a fuck nigga somewhere else.
We have a great time. You know what I'm saying? She just cursed in the middle of BLK ad. Okay. Okay. BLK ain't getting the love today. All right. But outside of that, man, you want to introduce yourself, tell people who you are?
Yes, I'm Amani Love. I'm from Houston. Well, I just tell y'all, I started off in men's magazines back in the day when it was straight stunting and stuff like that.
What's men's magazines?
Straight stunting. I don't know if you're too young for that.
Oh, so that's the name of the magazine.
Yeah, DJ K-Slay.
Gotcha. I fuck with K-Slay,
yeah,
sure.
So it was some New York shit. Like, I was young. I wasn't supposed to be doing that. But, I had my little industry age. So I started off doing that when I was...
What's the industry age?
I was 20, and I was telling everybody I was 25.
Oh, and what you was doing? Just modeling or some shit?
Just modeling. I wasn't doing nothing else.
Oh,
no more, no less.
I'm just here to dance on your diamond shit.
All the vixen chicks, they slutted out or ran through, and it was like a lot of us was really about our business. Like, I started off doing makeup and had a studio back in St. Louis and was making over 6 figures. So
nice.
Yeah, so that's why I was doing the men magazine to just put my work out there. But yeah, that became problems with that shit because my dad was incarcerated, and that's where the magazines used to go.
So he saw you in the magazines, and he was like, yeah, he shut that shit down.
Yeah, he shut that shit the fuck down.
From inside the cell.
Yeah, like, so he was telling me I was in the back showers and shit.
That you was in the showers? Like,
the back showers
was whacking off to you and shit?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got a lot of respect for your dad to stop doing that, because it was successful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Shout out to Pops. I know?
Yeah, my dad, he passed a couple years ago. But
man. Shout out to Pops, though. R.I.P. to Pops.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. to Pops. So I didn't even ask you a question yet. You just going off the top with it.
Yeah, so you say what city I like most? Houston, for sure.
Houston is dope. And I just found out Houston had water. I didn't know they had a beach. When I found that out, I'm like, nah, I always liked Houston, but I was like, I'd never move nowhere without water. But now that I know they got water, I'm like, yeah.
That ain't gonna be nowhere that you go, though.
Why?
You will go visit because you visit in there, but it ain't. If you live out there, you don't really go to Galveston like that.
Why not? It ain't lit. The water ain't gotta be lit though. It's water. I just like water.
You like the water?
I like water. Yeah.
Okay.
Like they got jet skis?
Yeah, they do. But yeah, when we go, we just go eat and go drink on the beach.
Yeah, I like that type of shit. And I don't go to the beach here like every weekend. I just like the option of being able to go to the beach.
Growing up here, I used to cry when I couldn't go.
Yeah, the beach the vibe here though. Summertime, y'all parties, all that shit.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy. So you got a question for me?
Okay, yes, I do have a question for you.
Throw something at me. What we doing?
Okay, I be having to ask questions about men because I just be trying to get in y'all mind. Y'all just so, I can't even say complicated because it's so elementary. It's like I don't get it.
So are we complicated? Is it too simple for you to understand? Is what you're saying?
Too simple. Like I don't know. It's like not a math problem at all.
I think that a lot of times women just want men to think like them. And vice versa sometimes.
I don't want to think like a man.
A lot of times No, I said you want us to think like you. So a lot of times a man will tell a woman exactly what he want, and she be like, "But why you don't like this though?" And it's like,
Oh,
"What the
okay.
fuck is you? I just
I
told
just
you what
told
I
you,
want."
yeah.
Like So I think that's why a lot of times I have a hard time understanding. But what's the
Is
question?
it understanding or comprehension?
Acceptance, probably.
All right, there we go then.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see the question that I have. What are your thoughts on BBLs?
What are my thoughts on BBLs? What's the more specific question? Let me see. What am
When
I?
I say specific, because when I say that, because it's like I meet a guy and he'll come ask me like, "Oh, your body look nice, but you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that." Like,
Right.
what does that mean?
That mean he want you to have a fat ass, I guess, whatever he asking for.
Like, so what is the whole big thing on the BBLs? Like,
Niggas like fat asses. I love fat asses.
okay,
I'm not into BBLs. And this is the thing for me. Like, a lot of them are overdone. Like, they don't look real. Most BBLs look like a BBL,
it's giving wisdom.
and there's something about it being like fake that it just don't look as good to me. You feel me? Like, cause if I see a regular girl with the same size ass, but it look real, it's gonna be more appealing to me. But something about like knowing this is like this trendy thing is a turn. Like, it's not a turn off completely, because I fucked a girl with BBL before, but it's just not as. It just don't do the same thing for me when it ain't real. No knock on girls who get BBLs. I do think it's kind of crazy to risk your life to have a fatter ass. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, because I just seen
real
one of
risk
the
takers.
girls I like met when I first moved to Atlanta. She just died on the table last week.
Did you have a kid?
No, she didn't have a kid.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Could you imagine that though? If you grew up and somebody had to tell your kid like, "Yeah, mom, dad, actually trying to get a fat ass."
that's embarrassing.
Fucking embarrassing. Your kid growing up without a mom
mother
because you wanted a
because
fat
of some
ass.
vain shit, you know,
Like, that's
like
insane. You know.
But that's, to me, like that goes into. You don't think a lot of them people got mental health issues?
I don't think they do. I don't think they got mental health issues. I think that it ain't nothing new under the sun. Like, it's BBLs now. Black people was getting perms before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At different times. So it's like we always been chasing an aesthetic. That's always been the thing. It's gonna be something.
But we was always
after
the
BBLs.
aesthetic.
I mean,
To me,
yeah.
because you want to go get the fat ass. Well, where did they come from? They came from what, black women.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that the aesthetic got to come from somewhere else. I'm just saying, like, motherfuckers like always. I mean, motherfuckers getting their face tattooed. It ain't no different. You chasing the aesthetic, and it's trendy. So it's like, but the fucked up part about it, like, the perm shit wasn't permanent.
Yeah, that was some temporary.
The tattoo shit permanent. You
Yeah.
feel me? And some of that shit could be removed. The BBL shit permanent. It's just like, we don't know what the effects of that shit gonna be from 30 years. When they be having commercials like, "Oh, well, if you stayed in the building with asbestos, you might have mesothelioma. Call this number." It's gonna be that shit for a BBL. It's gonna be like, if you got a BBL 30 years ago and you fucked up and you got cancer or some shit, call this number.
Because I think the girls are starting to become a little bit more aware now too, and like getting off the shit, because a lot of them taking that shit out.
Yeah, and it's the fucked up thing is that it's trendy, so it's not gonna be cool for your ass to be that fat probably like 6 years from now.
And it's like, I just be wanting to know, when you do that, do you keep them? Like, them be the bitches I know that don't got no men.
Nah, the bitches I know that got BBLs, it changed their whole life. I ain't gonna lie.
I know some that niggas won't never take serious and will never wife her up, or it won't be nothing but a good time. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen it happen with people that's around me. Women that's around me, and I'm like, "Oh, he dogging you because you like every other female, and you carry yourself like that. So he gonna treat you like you any other female."
Yeah, it could go different ways depending on the chick and her mind state. I know some chicks who got the BBL and it changed their life. They got to fucking with rich niggas, and some girls get to fucking with rich niggas and lose in the end because they got a bunch of bags, and some girls get to fucking with rich niggas and they pop up with a bunch of businesses and shit. So it all depends on the girl. You feel me? And I ain't knocking nobody hustle, so that's that. But
that's my question, because I
shout
just
out
want
to
to
the
know.
BBLs.
Shout out to y'all. I like them all.
BBL sponsorship, Dr. Miami. Can I get a Dr. Miami ad on this motherfucker?
Okay.
Are you the relationship type?
I am.
Okay. Why?
I feel like I'm better in a relationship. I'm more loving. I'm more understanding. I'm more patient. I'm more kind. I'm just all around, like, a more nicer person.
You single right now? Or are you in a relationship?
Yes, I am single, and it's by choice.
Okay. Why do you choose to be single?
Because nobody has shown me anything to be like, okay, let me take this serious. It's just, you can't come at me with, I don't know. I guess you can say I'm more deeper than an abyss. Like, it's not just for face value. I really want to know what you into. I want to know, if you spiritual, if you religious, because it's like, if you're not equally yoked, we're going to have problems down the line. I want to know, we ain't got to
problems
be,
down the line regardless.
Yeah, that I'm saying that, but I want somebody who is on the same journey or the same path as I'm on.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We going towards it don't got to be necessarily the same goals, but have something going. Like, I want you to have some fire under your ass. I don't give a fuck if you 30, 50, 60. I mean, it don't stop.
Yeah, we know it don't stop on the age shit for you.
Yeah, I like my niggas old like my money. So
we just talking about this old nigga. This is dating. Is that? Can we talk about that on camera? That's
yes, we can. We can talk about that.
So what's to this shit? So I was like trying not to pay attention because I wanted to have some of the conversation on camera. So I didn't catch it all.
Okay.
But you was dating a guy, older guy, and you was saying that you left him because he didn't have no ambition.
I'm gonna tell you the whole story from the jump when I met him.
Okay.
When I met him at my job.
Okay.
I was working at the Address in Houston. That's one of the top, most popping clubs in Houston. And he was in there. And he was in there with a bunch of, I seen these old niggas. I'm like, people outside of my eye. He peeping me. He got a female dancing on him. So we talking while he dancing on the female. You know, I'm keep it player. You ain't my man, so I ain't really
Hypergamy happened. Hypergamy happened.
Exactly. Yeah. So we end up exchanging numbers or whatever. He ended up being a cool dude. He just came home.
Yeah.
So he did like a 10-year bid. So I'm like, I always end up with those kind. And it's like, I'm not mad at it, but
why do you think you end up with those type of niggas?
Because I'm a hustler.
Okay.
I'm a hustler. I be in the streets.
I mean, hustlers don't gotta go to jail though. When you say those kind, what do you mean by those kind? You mean like niggas that's in and out of jail? Do you mean niggas that's
niggas like street, like hustlers? Because to me, being in the streets, just because you a hustler don't mean you in the streets.
Right.
You got some niggas that got businesses that they run and look like a lame ass nigga from Arthur 9 to 5, but he really the nigga that's popping shit.
So
in the
you
club.
say you always end up with niggas that's street niggas or niggas that's just entrepreneurs?
Just hustlers.
Okay.
Hustlers. Whether you all the way in, all the way out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, do a little bit here.
They got some type of ties to the streets.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
Most of the time, yeah.
For sure.
Most of the time. But I've dated other kind that just was like, I can't get with it.
Yeah. Because you probably need somebody that relate more to like what you got going on.
In my lifestyle. Like I mean, I work at night. Sometimes I get off work 3, 4 in the morning. I can't really talk to somebody that got a 9 to 5 that will understand that because it's like, yeah, I work in the nightlife, but I'm serious about my shit. I'm not sleeping with niggas for no section fees. Right. I don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But you do have that stigma that's put on what I do. So it'd be hard to be in a relationship with somebody that's not in the streets or
not secure. Niggas gotta be, because there's some street niggas that have a problem with that shit too, but it's you gotta just be secure with what you got going on.
Yeah, so 100%. Back to the old nigga, met him, right?
Yeah.
Kicked it off real good. He was doing everything he was supposed to do. Dates, paying for shit. We going on trips. We going to Daniel's Leather. Like, we having a good time. He from Philly, so he an East Coast nigga. He know what to do. But it's like...
Shout out to Philly.
Yes. It's like me working in the nightlife. I mean, you got some nights I come home with 5,000, 6,000 off a couple hours. So I don't know if nigga was looking at me like being dependent on that, but if you got any type of ideas, money that you want to run by me, like, money, I want to do this, I want to fund it. If I got the money to fund it and you're my man, I'm going to give it to you. Why not? Because I feel like this is a business relationship too.
Right.
I want to see my return.
Right. Let's talk about how the nigga was on bed rest or some shit.
He was never on bed rest. Right. So, you know, like I said, he's a 56-year-old man. So I looked at the situation like I was giving, and I wasn't getting nothing back. You got too comfortable in the relationship. So I'm like, I need to get something back from this. So I put him on home health care, and I got a check from that. And I moved out.
Did he need home health care, though? He didn't really need it?
He got a hip replacement, so you can do little shit like you got a cataract. If you of a certain age and you're considered a senior citizen.
Could he still fuck with the hip replacement?
Huh?
Can he still fuck with the hip replacement? I'm asking because I need a hip replacement, low-key.
You do. He got his hip replacement in jail, so you might want to have somebody that's going to hold you down because that's a real hard surgery to get over.
Yeah, I heard. My doctor
real hard.
My doctor told me to wait on it.
Yeah.
He's like, wait till you get a little older. But then somebody else who got one told me like the younger you get it, the faster it's gonna heal.
Yeah, the faster it heal. He got his in jail, and it was real bad. He had to get his other one done when he got out. So it's like, I mean, I was dealing with old nigga shit.
Could he fuck though? Is what I'm saying.
He used to ask me, and this is what was the deal breaker for the relationship. Can I get a couple pumps?
I thought the deal breaker was the ambition shit. So he basically wasn't getting no bread at the time, or was acting lazy at the time, and couldn't fuck. And he was like, "I'm done."
Been checked out.
Right.
Wrap this shit up. Burrito.
So what was wrong with the couple pumps though? He got a hip. You know this guy got no hips. The fuck?
If you giving me a couple pumps, I'm in my 20s at this time.
But you ain't had no hips though.
He had some hips. He knew how to move because all we used to do was one position from the back. It was never no extra shit, no me getting on top. Like I would just be so irritated. I was to give him some here you go ass pussy.
I hate to hear you go pussy.
Yeah.
I hate the eye, nigga.
Just the eye here you go ass pussy because you're asking me to give me a couple pumps and that's literally what you about to do. I never get off.
Till you use nothing?
Like 3.
He gets nothing off 3 pumps? Pussy must be fire though.
That's beside the point. Okay. I never was pleased.
All right.
Ever.
Right.
So if I ain't pleased, I'm not motivated to do nothing for you.
What played a bigger role in you ending the shit? Was it the laziness or the 3 pumps?
A combination of both.
It's the combo.
Yeah.
Hit you with the 3 pump lazy combo.
3 pump lazy combo.
Damn,
and then you're
crazy.
Snoring afterwards. That's irritating. That's irritating as fuck. Have you ever introduced a threesome into your relationship and why?
Have I ever introduced a threesome into my relationship? I wasn't in a relationship with nobody I had a threesome with, but I did have a threesome with somebody who I had a long-term relationship with. And we was like trying to get back together, but we went there and we had a threesome. And you said, why? Because I wanted to fuck 2 girls at once. That's it.
So she was with it completely.
She was with it.
So, oh God, I just can't get with it.
You can't get with the threesome shit?
I had a threesome twice in my life.
Right. And you ain't like neither one of them?
Well, the first girl was like crazy as fuck. Like,
I'm saying, did you like the sex though? The aftermath do be a little crazy.
I don't know. I just think sexually, I don't think a woman can please me.
It ain't about her pleasing you though. Did you eat some pussy?
No.
You didn't eat no pussy. Did she eat your pussy?
Yes, and I was not. It didn't do nothing for me.
Okay.
I was ready to kick her in the face. Like
okay.
I was not. It's nothing that a woman could do for me to turn me on.
Okay. So who's the focal point of the threesome?
Me.
You were the focal point of the threesome.
Mm-hmm. So
it was like your boyfriend?
No, because I would not have a threesome with my boyfriend.
So it was like they was a couple.
No.
What the fuck happened?
So basically, I knew the guy. Right. I knew the girl. And the girl, like, I hang around a bunch of gay people, whether it be female or male. And I'm just always like the straight one around. Yeah. So she just happened to be on some... She always been my little homegirl, but she was like a little sister to me. But she like always want to own some little gay ass shit. Like, I want to fuck with you so bad. Like, fuck with me and do what?
Eat your pussy.
2 clicks don't click. What's up?
It's not for you. But
not for me. Yeah. But you know, I'm the wrong female to have a threesome with.
Why?
Because my mouth.
What's wrong with your mouth?
Slick.
Okay.
All right. So the first threesome, we survived out of there without somebody getting their ass beat. Let's put it that way, okay?
Why would anybody get their ass beat?
The second threesome, somebody got their ass beat butt naked.
Why?
And my friend, his dad had to come in the wheelchair and say, they in here fighting.
Why though? Like
why? Because we were having a threesome, right? We were in the middle of it. And the guy, like, I've been knowing him for so long. And the crazy thing is, we never had sex. Mm-hmm. It was just a situation where I just felt like he knew me for so long and he liked me so much. Now I realized and figured out when we had the threesome why we never had sex. His dick don't work.
It don't get hard? So how did y'all have a threesome with a soft dick?
That's why he wanted us to have a threesome. I guess he wanted to see the shit because I never personally slept with him. But I've been knowing
How old is the nigga?
He like maybe 40 something.
I pray my dick still work at 40.
But back, you know.
Take a pep break? Can everybody bow their head? Take a pep break.
Bow y'all heads because, like, don't work at all.
Okay.
Yeah, gummy
don't
worm.
Get hard at all.
Like gummy worm.
How was he putting it in pussy though?
He never tried.
He had to popsicle it into the pussy?
He never tried.
No.
It was never.
So it wasn't a threesome. He was just watching y'all fuck each other.
But I didn't realize why the fuck we never had sex until the end.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, I found out when the threesome happened. He picked the girl up. she was mad as fuck because she wanted me to sit in the back seat. So everything just went bad from when we picked her up. She had an attitude about not sitting in the back seat. Well, about having to sit in the back seat, but I'm not moving. So, you know, you can get in the back seat or we can sit in the front seat of the pickup truck like Sanford and Son.
Hey, y'all finna give me a threesome. Y'all can sit in the front. I'll sit in the back. Shit, the fuck? Like, y'all can drive.
So yeah, everything was going good. We get to the house, we smoking, we drinking. So she eat me out or whatever. So it was my turn. And I'm looking at my homeboy. I'm like, he like, what? I'm like, her pussy stink. But I'm standing in front of her. He like, money, dog. I'm like, her pussy stink though. But she like, cause bitch, what? I'm like, your pussy stink. So it just went bad. So she went to go try to take a shower. I'm like, I'm still not eating her pussy though. I'm just letting you know because you knew we was coming to get you. You should have got fresh. Like it don't smell like, it smell like you been sitting in shit all day. Yeah. It don't give you just got ready to go handle your business. Like if I know a nigga coming to pick me up and I don't give a fuck if it ain't going down. I'm about to get myself fresh, get myself together. Yeah. You out of line and out of pocket for that. Yeah. So she went in the bathroom and was talking shit, and I told her when she come outside, I got something for her. All right. So she came out the bathroom. We got to fighting butt ass naked.
Y'all both was naked.
Butt naked.
Damn. Who won? You won?
But she got put out.
She got put out of where? The house?
The house. She got to go.
Okay.
I'm not getting put out.
So then you just naked with a nigga with a soft dick at that point.
I got my money and then we laid up.
You got your money?
Yeah, he gave me some money like for all the bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay. All right. This is crazy. Okay.
Yeah, I had a great time. And we still talk about that to this day. It's so fucking funny.
Well, it's unfortunate. My threesomes were successful.
That is so wonderful for you. Unfortunately for me, I'm not her.
You're not her.
I'm not her. Now, I'm great one-on-one. I'm just, when it's
I
more
think
bodies in the room.
I think for a threesome, the focal point, well, for a couple that's in a threesome, the focal point should be the other woman. And that's how my threesomes were. And they went well in both situations. It was one situation that was like a one-timer, and then the other situation was like did multiple with the same people.
Really?
Type shit, yeah.
Like an orgy?
No, it was me and two girls, but it was like we did it multiple times. Like we had multiple threesomes just with the same people, like us three.
Oh, okay. So y'all just keep fucking.
We just kept doing it, yeah.
Okay.
Type shit. So, but the first one though, it was still, we was on a party bus. Me and the chick, we had some years in dating and shit. Some chick got on, turned up the party bus like it was the life of the party, shaking ass, was sexy, all that. So she was like, "Damn, that shorty bad." Ooh, so you should shoot your shot at her. Ooh, on some playing shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, you should try to tell her to come home with us. So we standing in like me, my chick, and then the other girl, and I'm telling her what to say and like tell her this, tell her that. Ooh, so we end up having the threesome or whatever.
Yeah.
But my thing to her was like, look, we finna slut this bitch out together. So she's the focal point of the threesome instead of me being the focal point. Like, oh, I'm a man, y'all just like please
it's like
me.
Really fuck you. You
a
really
lot of women don't fuck with that. But like, and a lot of women, they be like, oh, I never get my man a threesome because they feel like the man is gonna be the focal point. They're gonna be competing with a woman. But when you telling your girl like, nah, we're slutting this bitch out together, right? Like, it's me and you versus her.
I see how you would get a threesome. The way
now
you put it.
The threesome.
The way you put it, the way you worded it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And it'd be lit. And then like the other one, it was the same shit. It was me. It wasn't nothing serious, but it was me and a chick that was fucking around. And we got another chick, you know what I'm saying? We was we was out of town. And then that it just went down like that. We was taking time, pussy, trying to see you pussy the best or whatever. Like we just slutted her out.
Is it a such thing nowadays to have a one night stand?
Yeah.
Because I be like feeling like people be straight calling back. Like I wanted you to be a one night stand so bad, and you fucking calling back.
Did you ignore him?
Yes. Well, you find me on Instagram, motherfuckers, and find me on Facebook and some more shit. I'm like, bro, like.
So you can't.
It was I'm out of town thugging with my rounds, and you was supposed to get left there.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do that in my 32 years of living is have a fucking one night stand.
Yeah.
I just think I missed out on that part.
It ain't too late.
They call.
Obviously, you can find some niggas that ain't gonna call you.
I want to find a nigga that's not gonna call me back or try to look for me.
All the niggas that ain't gonna call her back, slide in DM right now.
Please slide in my.
What's your IG?
What the fuck? Amani _love with 2 E's.
We're gonna put it on the screen.
Please.
All the niggas that's gonna fucking not call back.
Please call me. I want somebody that won't call me back. Please don't get on my nerves. I don't like attachments at this point in my life. I think that's where I'm at.
I feel you because you ain't asking for much.
I'm not asking for much. I just want you to go do what the fuck you need to do.
Right.
And because I'm old school. Like, I don't even want to talk to you all day.
Right.
I don't get
Is
that
sex
whole. I
always
think we
good for
live
you?
in a
Is sex always good for you? Or do you like sex be trash sometimes? Do you come most of the time you have sex?
I'm not gonna have sex unless I know it's gonna be good.
How do you know if it's one night stand?
That's why I said I never had no one night stand.
I'm saying like the nigga that you fuck thinking it's gonna be one night stand. How did you know this is y'all first time for the fuck? Like how do you know it's gonna be good?
I just know. It's like I can just tell the way you. I don't know.
You
I
can
can
just
just
tell the
tell
way the
how
nigga
you
talk?
carry yourself, the way you talk, the way you handle me. Because everybody can't handle me. If you can handle me, then you all right.
So
you might
basically,
be all right.
your sex is gonna be good based on how turned on you are. Because the way a nigga handle a girl ain't got nothing to do with how his dick finna work. But if you turned on by the nigga, you gonna enjoy the sex. It's kind of like the end goal of it. Like
Absolutely.
if the nigga turning you on, he could give you a lazy stroke. You probably still gonna be going crazy. Like, oh, I love this.
Nah,
nigga.
you're not finna give me no lazy stroke because we finna wrap this shit up burrito, and I don't like wasting energy.
Right.
So I'm not gonna waste energy. We're gonna go do what the fuck we need to do, what we came to do. And then like too, I don't believe in draining my energy. I don't go to sleep after I have sex.
What you do?
I just exchanged from your energy, nigga. I just got energy from you. I just got some more coins.
So what you do? The fuck you gonna percolate? Like what you gonna
Nah,
do?
I'm not
Like,
saying percolate, but like,
for work,
so a lot of like I'm really big on energy and spirits and shit. Like, so if I sleep, like if I have sex with you and I'm automatically just tired or drained, I'm gonna stay away from your ass.
Oh,
You got some niggas I done had sex with one time and they want to know why I just won't want to fuck with them again and they don't understand why. Like your energy drained the fuck out of me. I'm deep as fuck. Like it's cute, it's all that, but it's like I'm talking about
even with
nice
the condom
ass,
on, the
nice
energy still
ass.
exchange.
Yes, when you
The condom
drain
don't
my
block the
energy,
energy?
I gotta stay away from you.
I'm just saying like the condom. So that because
Listen,
it don't
I'm
say
talking
that on
about. I got
condoms. It
niggas
say
right now like that
STDs
want to know
and
why the
pregnancy.
fuck, why you won't fuck with me again? Why? What did I do? You didn't do nothing. I gotta stay away from that energy. It drained me. You supposed to have exchange of energy. That's what sex is for. That's what sex is supposed to be used as. But we just be sleeping with any fucking body that we don't even know. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I busting the. I guess
tired.
all these bitches drain my energy.
Yeah,
it be over with. Man. It be over with.
You just-
It is some chicks, but it depend on like, cause I'm an ass guy. If the ass crazy, that
You're an ass
motherfucker,
guy.
it's gonna stay hard. Like I'm gonna fuck again. But
So you
then
not a
too,
one and done.
Nah, if I'm super attracted to you, my shit not dropping. Like
Really?
especially if I pull out. Now if I bust in you, then yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
But if I pull out and like, you know, I can stay hard after that. We can fuck like 5 times type shit. I'm not gonna go soft. But if it's head though, you could ride me, bitch. I can't even move. If girl make me nut off head, I can't even move. Like she could, I'm gonna watch her rob the house. Like I'm gonna lay there, like
Watch
this
her
shit
rob the
crazy. Like why you do me like this type shit?
I don't know. Like
I be fucked up. Like I be fucked up.
I don't know. I guess I don't know because I feel like my sex be with the most toxic people. The good sex be with the toxic.
I was gonna ask you that. What is your cheat sex like? Cause you be cheating a lot.
No, I don't. I don't cheat.
You cheated before though. You told me you cheated on a
No,
nigga.
I checked out the relationship. I did not.
Was
cheat.
y'all still in a relationship?
Were we living together?
No. Pause. You checked out of the relationship. So
I
still
checked out
in
of
a
the relationship, meaning I'm over this. Let's figure out what's about to happen next because I'm about to go start looking at apartments
Checked out mentally,
for one
right?
person. No, physically, emotionally.
So
mentally.
did y'all both agree that the relationship was over? Or
I
did you
agreed
say
that
it?
the relationship was
So you
over.
broke up with the nigga.
Let me explain something to you. If you are the man with the money, okay, and you have a stay-at-home girlfriend that does nothing,
Right.
can't even please you in the bed,
Right.
what the fuck are you staying for? You will have a conversation with her. Well, you know what?
That's
You know what?
fine.
This is not working for me. I'm going to give you such and such amount of time to get your shit together and get out. I'm going to do it in a nice, nasty way, but I'm dead ass serious because if I am the person with the money and I've been holding this shit down and I've given you chance after chance to make this shit right and you have not done that,
So
I'm
you broke
checking
up with
out.
him.
Yes.
Okay, so that's not. There's a difference between I checked out the relationship and I broke up with the person because that's not a
Because
relationship.
you said something about cheating. I don't cheat.
Okay,
I
so
would
you never
not cheat.
cheated.
I would let you know like where I'm at with it because I don't believe in cheating.
So let me say that. All right. So you don't cheat. So what's your spiteful sex like?
What you mean?
What's it like? Like you turned up? Like it's a lot of chicks that I know that like when they fucking me out of spite of another nigga, like to get back, they be lit. Like slap your dick on my face. Like I ain't gonna, because I don't want that to be a clip. They asking me to slap my dick on their face.
Yeah.
They want me to nut on their face. They want me to slut them out because they mad at this nigga.
I don't know.
You don't do that?
Nah, I don't do that because I really don't. That shit don't really matter. Like, what I got going with you ain't got nothing to do with the next nigga. I don't take my energy out on from the next person to your ass because they ain't got shit to do with you.
So they get the same coochie.
Get the same coochie. And nah, it's different levels of coochie for different niggas.
What's the different levels though? Like, how do I hit the top level of coochie? How do I get the top level of coochie from you? How do I meet the boss coochie?
Hey, first of all, you gotta the number one thing is not get on my fucking nerves.
Okay.
Niggas are irritating.
Okay.
Bugaboos.
Yeah.
Don't what you doing me to death all fucking day. I have a 15-month-old son.
Yeah.
With the baby.
Yeah.
What the fuck else do you think I'm doing?
Right.
I'm with the baby or I'm working. That's it.
Right. Oh, you would tell you on the podcast. What the fuck is he talking about?
Period.
All right. Fuck this nigga.
Okay.
Anyway, what's this? Okay, what was the question?
I forgot. I'm drunk too.
Off this shit. Fuck you, Aaron. How do I get the highest level of coochie?
Okay, yeah, you can't get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Okay, it's this one nigga, right? He can get whatever from me.
What? Why?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Cause he just such a chill ass nigga and he's so player. The way we met, the way I be making that nigga laugh too. Like, I'm really fucking funny.
Yeah, I can tell.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love when I see a nigga teeth and he got all his teeth and not missing no side teeth.
Yeah.
That's the winner for me too. He got 16 kids, but he got some good ass dick.
Okay. Yeah. That's interesting. He don't have no self-control.
Clearly, I mean, we wasn't talking about that.
Yeah.
We not worried about that. We knew that when we had the 16 kids. But if you treat mine like yours, it's nothing to... Listen, let me tell you something. I will always choose... This is so crazy and y'all might think I'm retarded or slow or whatever. But I'm going to always choose the nigga with the most kids.
Why?
Because it's nothing to throw me in a bunch. Or throw my child in a bunch.
To throw your child in a bunch?
When I say throw my child in a bunch, like, it was a situation before my friend, she sent me 2 niggas. She said, which one you want to talk to? I said, how many kids he got? How many kids he got? One had 1, one had 8. I said, I'm going to take the one with the 8 kids. Because he used to spending money. That ain't shit.
How you know he take care of all 8 on though?
Because I pay attention.
Okay. So if
you know when a man taking care of his kids.
Like
I'm not going to fuck with a man that don't take care of his kids.
So you feel like if a nigga taking care of 8 kids, you want to take care of 9.
Yeah, you don't care. Like, that shit ain't about nothing to add. Right. 1, 2, 3, even if you had another 4.
For sure.
You feel me? I look at it like that. The bigger picture is you don't mind.
Yeah.
Because you used to doing it.
I'm not that guy.
Yeah, I know you're not.
I be counting that shit up though. I be like, damn, like I got 2, you got 3, that's 5.
That's
straight.
5 kids.
I'm not that guy.
And usually the responsibility is laid on the man. So yeah.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
That's why I'm one and done. I'm cool because a lot of these niggas be coming with, 3 or more.
Yeah, for sure. You got another question for me?
Yeah, I do. What was your biggest relationship? What was your biggest lesson from your worst relationship? Your worst breakup?
My worst breakup, my biggest lesson was to stop trying to like control outcomes. I feel like, when somebody make that decision that they ain't fucking with you, ain't no flowers, ain't no nothing, ain't no none of that shit. Like, I feel like I always tell myself with women or with anybody, like, this person is exactly what they want to be doing, exactly what they want to do. So if ain't no point in me trying to get you to fuck with me and you want to fuck with another nigga, like, where you at doing what you want to do? What am I mad for? Like, why am I trying to get you to stop doing some shit that you voluntarily, you want to do this? Like, this nigga ain't forcing you to fuck with him. You want to fuck with him. You ain't here, so you don't want to fuck with me. You feel me?
Well, she want to fuck with both of y'all.
That shit dead too.
Why? Y'all do it all the time.
That's not what, ain't no y'all. Like, that's
men,
not what
men do it all the time, and it's not a problem.
It is a problem. Women have a problem with it.
I don't. I just worry about myself. So
yeah, that's you. A lot of women do got a problem with it. So okay. It just all come down to personal preference. If you cool with it, then ain't no issue. But I'm not cool with it, so it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's my biggest lesson was that, like, ain't nothing to prove, ain't nothing to do, ain't nothing to accomplish or talk about when a motherfucker decide that they're not fucking with you. They're not fucking with you.
They checked out.
It's over with. It's a wrap. Accept it.
Burrito. Wrap that shit up.
Wrap that shit the fuck up. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What else you got for me?
Shit. I mean, am I interviewing you? This is the other way around. Let me see, cause I got some questions for your ass.
Let's go. Let me another one. I got you after this one.
21 questions, Auntie.
Auntie
What do
Amani.
you think is your best quality? And I'm just speaking about any relationship, like as a friend, as somebody's man, as a father. What do you feel like your best quality in your character is?
Critical thinking. I'm a problem solver. Like I got solutions for days. Like motherfucker call me with any problem, I'ma like probably think about that shit on the spot, and if I don't, like it's gonna come to me pretty fast. I'm really good at solving people problems. Like no matter what it is, it could be some money shit. Motherfucker call me like, damn, I'm trying to move downtown, but I don't really got it. Woo woo, and I could really like come up with a plan. Like, all right, look, this is how you finna pay for this shit. This you gotta do. You gotta do the work though, but this you finna do.
Yeah.
Or it could be about some relationship shit. Like this nigga tweaking, this nigga da da da. Like, all right, this you need to do. Like, I'm real good at solving problems, and like, I actually like had a situation with my ex that was like that, to where like she didn't really have no man figure in her life. And we fucked around for years, and then we broke up, and she dated a nigga who like wasn't that, like he wasn't no problem solver. Like she'd call him with a problem, and this is from her mouth. She'd call him with a problem, and like talk to him about it. He'd just listen and be like, "Damn, that's crazy."
He ain't got shit to say.
Yeah, but because unless it was financial, if it was financial, he'd be like, "Oh, I pay for this, I pay for that." But if it was like, "Oh, this bitch got me fucked up. My friend just did this, da da da," like you got to do the emotional problems too.
Yeah, that's
And
annoying.
you just
want to throw money at problems. I mean, at shit.
Yeah.
It's like, who do you really talk to when you got your problems? Like,
Exactly.
you
So,
won't be
like,
the nigga, so she gonna have another nigga whose shoulder she's crying on.
Yeah. So she started like calling me, and you know I'm not like I don't ask a lot of questions and shit. So she started calling me again while she was with the nigga, and was just every time she had a question, she was calling me. I'm just like, at the bottom, I'm like, where your nigga at? Why the fuck is you calling me about all this shit? Like, and then you know she kind of tried to spin a block type shit. So I think I always knew I had that gift, but I think that like that situation showed me a lot, cause she kind of just spelled it out for me. She's like, nah, you really like good at this shit.
You good at? I'd say a lot of times people ask me what I do for a living. I think for niggas.
You think for niggas? Okay, can you go into detail about that?
I mean, nigga come at me and ask me like, "Money, what should I do?" Or this to this. Like, if you trying to get a grant and you need 5 people to. I do taxes. I do a plethora of shit. Let's just say I told you I'm a hustler. I mean like-minded people like myself. So it's like, if you got some money or you trying to get out the streets, or you don't know what to do with your money, or you trying to do something small but want a big return, I can help you with that. Let me see what we can do. Let me see what lane you trying to go into. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times it's not even calling myself rehabilitating niggas from the streets, but it's a lot of street niggas that want to get up out of the shit and trying to see what's gonna make sense for them. Like, yeah, I'm tired of spending my money in the club. What I gotta do to open the club? They know I've been in the industry for 10 years. So I can come in, I can manage your shit, I can build that shit from the ground up, do your decorating, your front of the house, the back of the house, the staff and everybody. But it's like, what you want to do? I can do it for you. I can lay out, I can do the whole blueprint for you. But it's like executing this shit. Like, I don't like small talk. I don't do small talk. Right. I don't like small talk, and I don't like wasting my time or nobody else's. So it's like, if I'm gonna do some shit, let's do the shit. Let's not keep sitting here talking about it.
Yeah, I feel that. Because one of my biggest pet peeves is when a nigga call me about an idea, and then he called me back and he ain't do step 1.
Yeah, like, come on now.
Because it'd be like, nigga, like, we don't got to talk about that idea no more. We flushed it all the way out. We already figured out what the steps was. So after we figure out the steps, next time I talk to you,
come on, we gotta be pushing.
It should be about step 1, like, or it should be about step 2, because you did step 1 already.
Yeah, that part,
something like that. But yeah, but I get it though at the same time, because like even though I'm a doer now, I used to be more of a thinker, more of a nigga that like I got these ideas and I don't want to be known as the whatever the business was. Like when I wanted to shoot music videos, I'm like, man, I don't want to be the cameraman though. You know what I'm saying? And I had to like switch the.
You might want to be the nigga to do the treatments and
video producer. I'm not the cameraman. Like, you feel me? And it's just like imposter syndrome is a real thing. So it's a big thing. You ever felt that before? Imposter syndrome?
As far as feeling like.
So imposter syndrome is kind of like you can't believe that you this person that you really are. Like
Mm-hmm.
you don't really like everybody else can see it, but you don't see it though.
Absolutely. I've been like
You
that
know what
my
I'm
whole
saying?
fucking life. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people see my potential more than I do.
yeah,
And I be like, I'm just living, I'm just coasting through life. Not even coasting, but it's like, damn, I'm not even putting myself on the pedestal is to think that I'm higher than what the fuck I really believe I am. Because other people put me on the pedestal. So
facts.
it's like, damn, I don't really need to do it because they do it for me. But it's like, damn, I need to hold myself accountable to what they hold me up to, the standard they hold me up to.
For sure. You ever did therapy before?
That's something that I want to do.
Okay.
And it's something I want to do for myself because I'm raising a black man, a
Yeah.
black son, and I don't want him to basically be, you know how you just be raised up on dysfunctional bullshit, and like I don't want him to choose the wrong woman, so I have to be a reflection of what I want him to have or want him to, the type of man I want him to be, the type of man that I'm going to raise. I have to be, you know, an example for him.
Yeah.
You know, because his dad is not in his life, but I have men and brothers and cousins that are role models for him. But my biggest thing is make sure I do right to raise a good black man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not raising no nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want nobody to address him as that or as such because he's going to be a good black man.
What's a good black man?
A good black man is somebody who stand on all 10, who stand for something,
Right.
believe in something, gonna fight for something. And I'm not talking about no street shit.
Right.
I'm talking about a bigger picture. Like, my biggest thing is setting up the future for my son. Some shit that my parents didn't teach me, but they didn't teach me because they didn't know. Like, I want to, you know, I'm getting them set up to be an authorized user for my credit card. Even though he's 15 months, but this is what white people do. They set their kids up. What we do, we kick our kids out when they get out of high school, but they don't know nothing about paying bills. They don't know nothing about credit. They don't know nothing about money management. And they didn't teach them none of that shit in school, but we just throw them out there in the streets and expect them to learn. Like, no. You ain't got to go to college, but if you want to start a business, you're going to start that shit in high school.
I fuck with it.
And if you want to stay at home with mama to save your money,
You could do that.
you could do that.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing you out at 18.
I fuck with that. I also fuck with not letting kids get regular jobs either. I'm big on that.
For what?
Yeah, I'm big on that. Like,
I'm gonna set you up where you working for my company where I'm paying you. You on a payroll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get you set up, put the money in, get him a trust fund set up, put the company in a trust. You know what I'm saying? I have some shit set up for my son that I'm like, I've never had this, but it blows my mind about so much shit that we don't know because knowledge is everything and we don't like to pass that around. Or if we do, we want to charge a motherfucker for it. And we ain't gonna tell you everything. We only gonna tell you how blessed we are or what we got. That it ain't gonna tell you the steps to get to really to make it. It's really to brag.
Yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, I definitely I feel like with kids and jobs and shit, I feel like you can't think when you working a lot. You gotta take a step back. So like if you 16, you work at McDonald's or you let's say you graduate high school, you working at McDonald's or some shit because you ain't want to go to college, whatever the case may be. It's like for me it'd be like, nah, you can't work. You can't get a job. You can't make no income. And I'm not really finna give you shit either. You finna use your brain to think about some big
what
money.
you want to do?
And until you think about some big money, you can't get no money.
Hey, yeah,
Like that's
we
what
not
I would
doing
be on
small
with my
shit.
kid. Like you can't work at Wendy's, bro.
We not
Like
doing
you
small
finna be
shit.
sitting in the crib broke all summer until you figure out
How to own a Wendy's.
what the fuck you finna do. Cause like you would end up working in that bitch for 3 years. And like next thing you know, like you know what I'm saying? Like so much time done flew by. And you ain't even thought about what you want to do. And that's kind of what happened to me, like low key. And that's kind of why I don't like that. Like at 17, I got kicked out of the career, whatever. Working at McDonald's, I ain't go to college.
Oh, you got kicked out at 17?
Yeah.
I got kicked out at 14.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then like that McDonald's shit, it was just like, I looked up and it was just like, damn, like I'm 21. Or I think was I 20? I don't know how old I was, but like years I went by and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm still in this bitch. Like what the fuck I'm finna do? You know what I'm saying?
That's how they get your ass.
And then you hit that glass ceiling of like, cause I was working at Target too, and I was like a team lead. And I'm like, the next thing was like an executive team lead. Like, you need a degree. I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta go to school. Shit, like you know what I'm saying? Like, but Yeah, that should be a distraction really more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, for sure. So that's what's up, man. What type of woman would you want your son to date?
Oh, that was the next question I was gonna ask your ass.
What?
Would you date a woman like your mother?
Like my mother?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I asked this because a lot of men, like, people will be like, yeah, no. The answer is no.
I have a bad relationship with my mom though, so I
Really?
might be the wrong nigga to ask.
Really?
I have like a
And
terrible
that's the
relationship.
thing I never want my son to say, because like I grew up, like I didn't have a good relationships with my parents, but I still love them because they did bring me in this world. But I just want to have a good relationship with my son. I want him to be able to tell me everything. When I say everything, don't be embarrassed about shit, because I'm gonna give it to you raw. Because if I don't tell you, you're gonna learn from somebody else. Or the streets gonna teach you. And I'm not here to do that. That's my job, is to teach you everything you need to do to coast through life and get through this motherfucker, is smooth sailing as possible. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
My whole perspective changed though when I had a kid about a lot of shit.
Yeah, and I think it's bits and pieces of different things. Like, well, I want to date somebody like my mom now. It's certain shit about my dad that I like picked up because my parents were married my whole life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they still married and shit. So, not married my whole life. They was dating, but they've been together though. You feel me? They've been together and shit like that. And like my dad was like a comedian in the crib, and that's something that I like took from him. That was like big. Like he always wanted to make niggas laugh.
Yeah.
Like keep the crib kind of just like on some funny vibes type shit. And I fucked with that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with the women I date, I always try to like keep that energy, that fun. Like we finna laugh, we finna kick it like all the time. Even around the crib. Like Pops was just always on some silly shit. You feel me? So I fucked with that.
So to answer your question, I want my son to just date somebody who know who they are. They don't gotta put on no front for no internet, they family, none of that. What it is what it is. I want him to date somebody that has morals, because we lost sense of that a long time ago. Morals, somebody that has a good relationship with their mother, because I feel like their relationship with the mother is everything. It determines, like, just to me, what kind of person you gonna end up being. Not to say good or bad, because the bad shit could end up making you be a good person, like me. So I don't necessarily take that as a bad thing, but I want to know the relationship that you have with your parents. I want him to date somebody who's respectful, somebody who is understanding, that's gonna listen to him, that's gonna take his feelings into consideration, somebody that he feels safe with too. Because I feel like just because you're a man, you're supposed to feel safe as well.
Emotionally, especially.
Exactly. Like your peace is home. So if you don't go home to peace, then what is that?
Yeah.
It's chaos. You deal with chaos on a regular in the streets, dealing with people. But when you go home, you want peace.
Yeah.
And I want him to understand that if she don't bring you peace, she's a problem.
I hear that. What's your next question?
What is something that's not sexual that turns you on?
Somebody asked me out here before.
Oh, yeah? I'm sorry.
It's crazy because now that you ask me, I can't even think of what it is. Something that's not sexual that turned me on. Girls with nice lips turn me on. Dancers turn me on in general.
Dancers.
Yeah, not even just like
crump dancers. You said in general. I mean,
Fuck
some pop lock and dropping it ass.
Nah, like really dances in general, like contemporary, I guess. Contemporary dances, whatever it's called.
Like ballet, all that.
Nah, like I don't know what that shit called though. But that shit that Bow Wow baby mom be doing.
Okay.
Like hip hop dance.
Okay, hip hop.
I don't know what that shit called.
The sexy shit they be doing now.
Yeah, it don't even gotta be. I feel like dancers is like in shape. They flexible. They gonna have good taste in music. They kind of artsy. They got stamina. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's good for young men.
Dancers just a vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dancers is a vibe. I fuck with dancers.
Yeah.
If a chick tell me she's a dancer, that's probably gonna turn me on.
Oh shit.
But I'm also big on lips.
Natural lips?
It's fake lips now.
What?
They
Have
got
you
fake
ain't been
lips?
seeing the lips that look like booties?
Oh, the little fillers.
The
Yeah.
fillers.
Nah,
They
I like.
everywhere.
I like the natural shit, man.
like
And
natural
I ain't
lips?
even just capping though. Would I fuck with a girl who got weave and all that? Some fake lips, I don't know. But like some weave and the BBL, I fuck with it, but it ain't like my go to. Like I ain't pursuing that.
So do you have a type?
Yeah.
What's your type?
In which regard? Physically, mentally, or
Physically.
physically, my type is like
Because that's the first thing you see. You don't.
big asses and small chests.
Okay.
Like that's like that little aesthetic with the little titties with the fat ass and the flat stomach. That's my thing.
Okay.
I'm into that. I'm fucking with you. If I see you and you got that,
That's it right there.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
In the
Like,
lips.
Yeah. It's like, cause somebody asked me like, would you take the pretty? Somebody asked me, would you take a pretty chick that was like a crazy body, like crazy like bad body, or would you take a chick with a nice body that ain't as cute? I'm like, gee,
Give me the body.
give me the fucking body.
I can
Like
work
what
with the
the
fucking
fuck?
face.
Like I want the face too, but if I gotta
But
choose,
you can work with the face. I mean,
I can work with the face.
You know, throw
The
some
body a little
shades on,
harder
get
to
your
work with.
makeup done. You know, you can work around a butterface, but the body, you know, they paying for that now.
Yeah, it's hard to work. That body kind of hard to substitute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I feel you.
it's gonna get you a little further with me.
All right.
sure.
What's the next question for me?
I'm out of questions.
Oh, you're done.
I'm out of questions.
All right, wrap that shit up, burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't got no one for me? We done?
I mean, I had a whole plethora of shit, but you ain't even asking me nothing.
Give me one more. I got one after that. Give me one more. what number are we on? What time are we on? 52
Damn,
minutes?
we've been
Alright,
here
cool.
52 minutes talking. What is, because this is just irritating the fuck out of me. What is your definition of romance?
Romance is like, I guess, intentional intimacy.
Mm-hmm. You just give me the fucking that's like the dictionary fucking version of it.
Is that the?
Yeah, that was definitely dictionary version. And I said, what is your version? Like, what do you do?
I didn't read
to
the
romance?
dictionary. That's me.
What do
I
do? Yes, what is your definition of romance? Like, okay, I really want to romance this girl, like this woman. So what you do?
It's the shit. Like I mean, intentional intimacy is basically like the things I think about, like me putting thought into my actions and doing something to make a woman feel special, whatever that is. So like it could be flowers, it could be like some of the most romantic shit I did. I had this chick and I got her a piggy bank, right? And I ripped a bunch of construction paper up and I put things I like about her, like in the piggy bank, and like she could just pull one out whenever she wanted to. But it was like full of shit. It was like probably like 50 things in there.
That's
like,
really cute
type shit. So like shit like that is romantic. Just shit that, something I'm putting thought into that I'm trying to like make you feel special, make you feel like it's a million bitches out here. I really like you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like our generation is like, it's like slowly losing the grasp of romance. And I'm like,
yeah,
I like chivalry. That shit is not dead.
Really?
Yes, it's not like
holding doors, all that.
Yeah,
shit, yeah.
I'm not. If I'm around a man, I'm be honest with you. I'm not touching a door.
Yeah.
And I would test you, and see, like, even if I'm in front of you and I'm stopping in front of, I'm gonna stop in front of that door. You don't touch that door. My dad taught me a lot of shit before he passed, and it's just certain stuff as a woman you should not tolerate. Even if he wasn't taught that, it's like I want you to step your shit up.
Yeah.
I want you to step it up because the women that you used to dealing with, they haven't required this. But I mean, this little shit, you should open the door for a woman.
For
but
sure.
I had this conversation with about how I want to raise my child. I want him to open up doors for women. And his dad was like, "Oh, he ain't opening up no doors for no hoes." How the fuck?
I think niggas be too invested in what people do with their pussy.
It's just, we not worried about if she's a whore or not. He's opening up a door for a lady. He don't know this lady background. If she just went to Pound Town.
And don't get me wrong, like if he want to date the chick, then
This shit is retarded to me.
Like,
and I'm like, but that's the stigma that
crazy.
he's putting out. I'm like, I'm not raising an asshole. I'm raising a gentleman because let me tell you something. Why are we so? I just want to know, just period. Why men just so big on impressing men more than women?
I don't think that's true.
From my perspective, on the outside looking in, from a woman's perspective, that's how it looks. I just feel like niggas just go more harder for their homeboys.
Give me an example.
What? niggas with their homeboys all day. Like, why do you want to hang around your homeboy all day? Like, that's like gay
Oh
shit
yeah,
to me.
I don't know. I can't relate.
Like, that's gay shit to me. That's why I like dealing with older men, because it's like young niggas like, what is you and your homeboy doing all day?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking?
I don't know what niggas be doing out there. Maybe they playing Call of Duty.
Fuck that. If you sitting playing games, you ain't fucking playing with me at all. Like, playing games, period. Right. I don't like niggas that play video games. It's like my niggas old about to die, because you not finna sit there and play no fucking video game. We got other shit to do, like riding the wheel.
What do you do for self-care?
I love massages.
So a nigga can't play a video game for self-care?
No, that's not self-care.
How? That's like his mental break from reality.
I don't know. I don't know where you can find the time to do that, but just I hate niggas that hang around their homeboys all day. I hate niggas that play fucking video games all day. I feel like we're
playing video game all day. I agree, it's crazy.
But how long of a window are we talking about playing the game?
It's just like, how long do you watch TV? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people
TV watch me, so TV.
Some people,
y'all really be into y'all. Them men be really into their games. The guys that's into the games are into the fucking games.
I agree. It's niggas
that is
play
so
video
irritating.
games
I had an ex-boyfriend where I used to cook dinner, and he's like, babe, come upstairs and bring me the food. And I'm literally bringing him the food while he's playing the game.
Excessive.
Like, that's annoying.
That's excessive, for sure. So
you're your big age.
When we talking about game heads, I agree with you 1,000%.
That's annoying.
That shit is excessive.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying a nigga playing a game. A nigga just might be a nigga who play a game.
Yeah,
2,
you
3
play
times.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. That don't want to bother me.
The game head shit is crazy.
The game head niggas, because it's like, I see it once and it just get extreme.
For sure.
And them be always the extremists. Like,
what's your biggest pet peeve with niggas?
A dirty ass house.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Do not invite. Like, I had a situation that was so fucking bad, right? I could not believe this nigga invited me to his house. Like,
yeah.
If I was to show you the video of the house, you would be like, you fucking shitting me. You did not bring a female to your house, and then it's like, you brought me there? I called the Uber immediately.
I thought you were finna say you called like DCFS.
I should have called DCFS, because nobody should be living in those conditions, and he didn't have any children.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was some pests around there that should have been called. We should have called DCFS on CPS, all they asses. Called the marshals. Yes.
For sure.
Because they need to investigate. No, it was just like, to me, I feel like when you invite somebody over to your house, that is like a reflection of who you are. That is your first impression. Whether you just meet them from the club or this was something planned. Don't invite nobody to your house and you know your house is not up to par. Okay? That, to me, it's like, I will never fuck with you after that. It's nothing you can say to me.
Right.
It's no, the cleaner was about to come. Well, I was about to clean up. No, because this is trifling. This ain't messy. This is trifling. You live like this.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
It's definitely a difference.
Yeah, and everything is literally in one room.
Yeah.
Like how this is.
Do you got any sex kinks?
Meaning like what?
Like kinks, like shit that you into that's not normal. Like, so not like back shots, missionary. Do you like bondage? You like being put on swings? Do you like nipple clamps? Do you like throat numbers? Do you like what are you into? Do you have a foot fetish? Do you be titty fucking niggas? Like, what are you into?
No, I don't titty fuck niggas. I don't have enough to titty fuck anybody.
How much titties you need to titty fuck a nigga?
I don't know. I think you need enough.
You never tried to titty fuck a nigga before?
I did, and it just
it didn't work.
You
couldn't push the titties together?
I did, but it's like this is like so it just didn't work for us. But I don't think I got any kinks at this point. Mind you, I keep telling you, I fuck with old niggas. Yeah. They don't really be doing all of that. They just want some good pussy. Some good quality pussy. Quality control. Is what they worried about. They're not worried about, oh, bitch, turn me upside down on a swing. They don't give a fuck about that. They want good sex, good 5 minutes, get on about their business.
That's probably why you're not coming, though.
No,
you fucking
I
these
come
old
now.
Niggas for 5 minutes. You be coming in them 5 minutes?
What? Yeah.
Them back shots be making you come in 5 minutes.
Listen.
For them fake hip niggas.
I ain't fucking a 56-year-old no more. He 42 with 16 kids.
Okay.
Mind you, he knows what he's doing.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he pulling out?
Huh?
Is he pulling out?
Yes, I'm not pregnant.
He still ain't learned that yet? He got that under control. Okay.
With me, yeah, because I don't want no more kids. I'm done. I'm one and done. But I just like nasty niggas. But you know one thing that I've learned too that I don't like.
He's not. What you say? You like nasty? What is he doing that's nasty? That's what I'm asking. That's what the king.
Well, I don't even know how to say nasty. I just like a nigga that know how to fuck me.
Okay.
Let's say that. But you know what I've learned that I don't like is head.
You don't like head.
I'ma say I don't like head because 95% of the men do not know what they're doing.
I can see that.
That other 5%, the 3% that make you want to kick them in their face, I love them.
You do like head. You just tired of the bullshit.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired of the bullshit that it's to the point where I don't even want to try your head.
Okay. Yeah. So niggas.
It's like really that bad.
Head. It's like that with women too.
And I almost talked myself out of some good head a couple weeks ago, and the head was so fucking great.
Yeah.
And my friend was like, "Oh, that's because he a fat boy." I'm like, that ain't necessarily true, bitch.
What the fuck, he hungry? So he eat the pussy? What the fuck? Like,
I don't know, because she was like, I don't know if she was trying to insinuate that big boys got good head and weak dick. And I'm like, you know that's not true. You know I know.
All right. Okay. I think all the stigmas that y'all try to throw out there, like big niggas do this and tall niggas do that, and dark skinned niggas do this and light skinned, all that shit is like.
No, it's some light skinned nigga shit. I'm not gonna take away from that. Like, and I love light skinned niggas, light skin, red hair with freckles. Yeah, that's my type. But
carrot top niggas.
I do love red.
For sure. Mm-hmm. I'm not here to defend light skinned niggas.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
Them. or shit on them either. So tell people where to find you at.
Y'all can find me on Instagram, Amani Love with 2 E's, and on TikTok, I'm always talking shit, Amani Love with 2 E's, number 1.
I appreciate you sliding through. I appreciate you coming through. All right. You can find me at Tay Roseland on all other platforms, tayroseland.com. Check out the pod class. If you into podcasting, you want to start your own shit, I have a class to teach you everything you need to know. It's a 5-hour class, all videos. You don't got to read anything. It's a couple homework assignments and that stuff for you to fill out to get ready for your first season of your show. It's only $20 right now, so check that out. The link is in my bio, and it's going to be in the description of this podcast. Also, we got merch, t-shirts, hoodies, all of that. So if you want to support that, check that out. We got Battle of the Sexes coming up June 18th at City Winery in Chicago. That shit is going to be lit. And that's it. We out.
We out. Bye, y'all.